Heroes of Loot is a fast-paced roguelike dungeon crawler from creators Orange Pixel, who are known for their old-school 8-bit style games, particularly the Meganoid series, which I will be reviewing later. The description on Google Play states that Heroes of Loot is a dungeon game like no other. Every time you play the dungeon will be different. Every time you become better, the dungeon will also grow and become more dangerous. This game will never end, unless you die, of course. To see the full description of the game from Google Play and a link to the game, check the About section below this video. When you boot up the game, players are allowed to pick from 4 character classes, these being the Elf, Warrior, Wizard, and Valkyrie. Each of these characters have different stats and special abilities that will unlock as you level up. You can also pick up power-up runes in-game, such as lightning and thunder runes that will last for a limited number of uses and can help you tear down hordes of enemies. However, this game is roguelike, so if you die, you lose all progress on the character you are using. This does not deter you from playing the game, however, since a lot of the gratification comes from pushing yourself to do better and go further. The game also increases in difficulty based on how well you play the game, which adds another level of challenge. Another awesome feature of the game is the ability to visit a shop within each dungeon that has one item that you can choose to help you on your quest. However, you may not need the item, so you can save your coins for better future items if you choose to do so. Another important gameplay feature is the inclusion of quests within each dungeon that consist of tasks such as killing 40 skulls or collecting 15 purple gems. These quests are found in doors marked by a question mark and can score you cool swag such as gold, gems, and shields. Lastly, the game has its own built-in trophy system, as well as online leaderboards linked to your friends on Google+. This is assuming you have a Google+, or that you have friends. When it comes to visuals, Heroes of Loot is very simple, as is the style of Orange Pixel's repertoire of games, but it is very clean and the amount of action shown on screen is ideal to keep up with the fast gameplay and hordes of enemies. I'd like to note that since I'm playing on a 7-inch Wikipad tablet, I've had no issue with the size of the main characters and enemies. However, I could imagine that some players may find the character models too minute if they are playing on smaller smartphones. The controls of the game liken to the graphics in their simplicity. Heroes of Loot uses a 2-button system, one for attacks and the other for movement. On the Wikipad controller, this amounts to the X button and the left analog stick. As of the writing of this review, I was unable to coerce the game to play without the controller, as the character would not move using touch controls on the Wikipad. I've contacted Orange Pixel about this and will add an update if this enigmatic oversight is addressed in the future. The sound also harkens to its control and visuals, as it is simple and orchestrated to mimic the 8-bit games of old. However, the music does exhibit more depth than what you would find in NES and Super Nintendo era gameplay. Let's take a quick listen, shall we? Okay, so what did I think of the game? As a mobile title, it is fantastic and holds its ground as an addicting title with fast-paced action, loot hoarding, enemy decimation, and some strategy when faced with surmounting hordes of enemies. However, the storyline is thin to the point of a one-liner, so don't expect any tales of grand adventures to grace your phone or tablet. Overall, I give this game a solid 7 out of 10. This rating would have been an 8, but since touch movement controls are not working on the Wikipad at the moment, I'm docking a point and reserving the right to notate a higher score in the future. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy, or if you want to be trolling, please like and comment. And if you would like to be apprised of future videos, please don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button. Keep on gaming, and keep it real.